RAERAEs all day. RAERAE. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in. It's RAERAE All Day channel on YouTube. You can also catch me on IG at All Day RAERAE and Threads also. As you can tell, I'm a little under the weather. Yeah, so I'm getting better. All right. Belle Collective, season 4, episode 2. My girls, this is my favorite show. I'm trying to tell you, this is my favorite show to watch. I get a little more excited when I talk about Belle Collective. So much has been revealed. I am just in shock. I am clutching my pearls, child. I can't believe it. I'm all up, voice getting all high and everything, child. I'm just flabbergasted. I mean, I'm just flabbergasted. I can't believe it. Well, we're gonna get right into it, all right? Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't already subscribed. Whew, child. So anyway, we're just gonna get right into it, y'all. Lateshia has been working with Marie and Essie with renovating homes for the underprivileged and everybody that Essie and Marie helps. And so they have found some housing, and actually Lateshia has found some housing with her contractor partner DP. And this was, they found this one particular house, right, that they're rehabbing and renovating. Look all tore up, right? Look all tore up from the inside and outside. But look how nice and everything, the way it looked. Yeah, they're doing a real good job. And so Marie and them are talking about things and going through the whole spiel about how just because folks are underprivileged and, living, below poverty line, maybe, need some extra help and resources doesn't mean that they can't have nice things. And I know that's right. That's why the house looking the way it's looking. That's really cute. And this particular house, I believe she mentioned, is for some folks who have developmental delays of some sort. And that's really good. You know what? To be honest, these are the things that I would want to get into. And because of how I was raised and how I think about things, I think I want to get involved with something like that. I'm gonna look into it. But anywho, I'm really proud and really happy that they're doing these things for folks, and then I start getting to the mess, child. Essie bring up the video she showed from episode 1. Remember about Latrice saying the people on the show ain't really her friends, they're her co-workers. And Lateshia talked with her about it, and she said she confronted her about it and everything and let her know that she was, a little taken aback that, she's not considered a friend. But Latrice cleared it up. No, I do consider you a friend. I'm sorry that you felt that way. But that's not what you said, Latrice. We're going to need you to say what you mean and mean what you say. Stand in it. And if you need to, think about what you're saying before you say it, maybe yell cut or whatever the case may be. But really think about what you're saying, because that whole, pussy pop and backpedal that you did with Lateshia, it didn't really add up. So next we go hear about some get back. the way, Latrice got some get back on Lateshia in this next scene where she's meeting up with a local fashion designer. Her name is April Sade, to ask her to help her speak at this college that Latrice has been asked to speak on. So she also invites, I forget that tall woman's name, and also Tambra. So then they get to going and talking about things, there she go, running her mouth about what happened between her and Lateshia, the way, it's real funny how Latrice feels like people are trying to tear her down. Those are her words. You just trying to tear me down. No. I think she's getting confused with her husband a little bit, the way he treats her and how she's been treated by men, like she said, in her family compared to her friends. Now, in this conversation, Latrice brings up the fact that the plot of how we all been thinking how Tambra was plotting against Aikisha about keeping her out of the group chat. Or apparently that wasn't true. And this is why I'm flabbergasted, because all this time, look, season 1, 2, and 3, we all been thinking, hold on, let me get a little swig of something. Hold on. All this time we've been thinking that Tambra was the one who was trying to keep Aikisha out of the group, but it was really Lateshia. Girl, I was like, what? What? I'm like, who said that? What? Girl, I'm like, I can't believe this. My favorite is plotting, scheming, and plotting. Well, they do say we can get married equally yoked, because Glendale and his necklaces ain't shit. I'm shocked. I was shocked to hear that. On top of how Latrice was explaining how, Lateshia trying to tear her down and telling her how she ruined the brunch. But the thing is, Latrice, you're saying in this scene now that you weren't drunk. However, you did admit that you were tipsy and you kept drinking. So we're gonna need you to tell a story straight and don't be crooked with it. If you're gonna tell it all. Hey, that's what Usher said, right? If you're gonna tell it, then you gotta tell it all. I'm just saying. Yeah, so they just chit-chatting, and then what's her name? The fashion designer had to get her lick back to her 2 cents, talking about her friend, talking about the food was messed up or cold or it came out late. That really wasn't necessary. I mean, I know y'all want y'all lick back and whatnot, but it was really unnecessary to say all that. You just piling on because of what your friend is saying. And I really do think folks need to just, say what they need to say and not really try and just, make matters worse and, turn the knife even more. It really wasn't that necessary. But anyway, that was, the girls talking about Lateshia and her methods. And I'm just shocked about all that, okay? Anywho, so next we got Tambra and Greedy baby shopping. They looking at stuff and they don't know really what to get. I'm like, how y'all not know what's all this newfound nuance of, oh my God, a baby? What is all this baby stuff? Like, y'all ain't never been around a baby before? As old as y'all is, y'all ain't never been around. Y'all got nieces and nephews and cousins and whatnot. Now come on, now stop acting all brand new. I mean, but it's real nice to see both of them experiencing this whole new baby thing. I think she's about 4 or 5 months along right now, and she's holding it very well. I mean, for me, when I had mine, I didn't show till I was 8 months, child. Mm-hmm. People was like, you pregnant for real? Yeah. No, you're not. Yes, I am. How far are you? No, you're not. What? Can't tell. I said, I know. But I get it. She wasn't really showing yet. When she was little, in her second trimester, which is good. And she's a real tiny thing, so that's something. But you can tell she got a little, little something on her. She's wearing these big clothes and everything. So they just shopping and getting all the intricate details about things and talking about, okay, now remember, we're not telling nobody, but then they start talking about loose lips sinking ships. So greedy. So she's talking about, okay, you're not supposed to tell nobody because, they're waiting until, I think she said she's waiting until her 6th month to let it be known. So again, she's that far along and not really showing enough for people to even question whether she's pregnant or not, which is good because some people show their 3rd month, child, they be looking like they be looking. So, that she's just going in about it, and she find out, you can tell with her hand on her hip and his head is down, that he done told his sister. And he was like, well, haven't you told somebody? She's like, well, I told my sister, but she a nurse. And I see both of them telling folks. So it is what it is. And that's that on that. And I'm pretty sure they're going to have a great time when they reveal it to everybody else. So anyway, next we got Latrice looking all fabulous. She's retiring her mother, which is wonderful news. Her mama looking good, stepping out of the what is that, a Maybach? I don't know what that is, child. It's too expensive for me to know. If I see a Lexus, I'll let you know about that. But mama looking good, all right. So they're retiring her mom, even though her mom is unsure about whether or not she wants to retire. But Latrice was like, I got a salary. I got a what do you call those things? What do you call those things when you the things you get kids when they, anyway, she got some money for so she ain't got to worry about her working, which is wonderful. I wish I could have retired my mom, but she was kind of already stopped working a long time ago. So, and she's in heaven. Hey, mom. Anyway, yeah, so there's a great reception. Loved ones were there, but Latrice and Glendale and his necklaces were not there. And Lateshia and Glendale with his necklaces were not there. And Latrice was a little bothered by that, but a good time was had by all. Oh, look at that. Her brothers and their mom. They're just loving on their mom. That's so sweet. So next we got Latrice. She's having an interview with the Jacksonian, and that's a director and everybody who's filming with, everything going on. And they're having a grand old time, and she's giving great interview. But then she makes she says something little, bothersome about the girls on the show. I didn't think that was, quite professional, but that's just me. I think she should have left that part out, talking about, the whole thing about people tearing her down and not treating her right. I think she should have just kept it positive all the way through, focus on her business and moving forward in life. And that's that. It was a great interview. She looked great. Okay. She always looked great. Child, now we got JJ and SoGucci. And JJ mama, she mad that her coffee wasn't made for her in the morning. Now, everybody else working, got stuff to do, and she the only one that ain't working. She's just, selfish and spoiled. She expected folks to wait on her hand and foot when they got ish to do. So, real estate is a big thing. She got business to take care of, dogs take care of, the house take care of. She ain't got time to put on no coffee. Especially coffee, would take 3 minutes? So they argue in the kitchen, and here comes JJ. All he's trying to do, what the hell going on with all this going on? He's trying to pay the bills. And they in here yakking like hens and whatnot. Then the mama start worrying about, why is this plastic on the carpet? JJ said he want to keep the plastic on his carpet because of the dogs. Now, I heard of plastic on the couch, but not the carpet. If you don't want the dogs on the carpet, don't get a white carpet, honey. Or keep the dogs outside. Or clean their feet now I've seen people clean their dog's feet when they come in from outside. I've seen. Now, if you want to get down and dirty like that, But that's your house, do you? But your mama ripping the plastic off. So what you gonna do about it? So after all that yipping and yelling, SoGucci was like, you gotta do something about this today. I'm sick of your mama. She gotta go, or it ain't. I'm not leaving, but somebody gotta go. And there she is. I don't blame her. This is my house. I paid he paid the cost for her to be the boss. And then the mama came in and, said, well, you ain't got to kick me out. I'm leaving. I think that's a good idea. Or the mama can just calm down with certain things and stop trying to run their household. I think they can live harmoniously if JJ mama will stop trying to run their house and just live there and stop trying to take over. Like SoGucci said, she come back, things is moved and how she had them because the mama liked the way she liked it. Well, you can keep your room and your personal bathroom the way you want it. Okay? But the rest of the house is you find it like that, you leave it like that. Maybe that's when they need to have a conversation and not just kicking her out. Child, JJ's like, my mama I don't want you to go. Well, the mama leaving because the mama don't want to change. And that's that, because things is going to start drying up, JJ. So make a decision. And child, we got a date night with Lateshia and Glendale and his necklaces. Now, she thought it was just them, but he didn't invite it. Cliff and Latrice, and she's trying to get up and leave, but he's trying to keep her from leaving. As you can see, she is irritated, even in the confessional with him and his necklaces is smiling, cheesing from ear to ear, child. So they talking more and more at the dinner table, and so Latrice is laughing right there because her husband, Cliff, is pretty much getting a riot act read to him by Lateshia because Letitia's sick and tired of Glendale getting all this unsolicited wrong advice from him about how their marriage should be. And she don't like it because she says she is not Latrice and he cannot tell you how to run me thinking I'm going to be Latrice. That's not how that's going to be. I don't blame her. But at the same time, Latisha, you got some explaining to do, girl. You got some explaining to do because we need to know what's going on with this text gate, because all this time we thinking it's Tambra. And it was you. I am so disappointed in you, child. I'm so disappointed. Whew. That was Belle Collector Season 4, Episode 2, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to get some more tea for this throat. Yes, I am. And y'all have a good one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. Thanks. See you later.